Look at how this Chapman is looking. What a build. Hello my lovelies, you're welcome to my channel. If this is your first time seeing my channel, you're very welcome. Please kindly subscribe, like, share. I always share amazing recipes, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell so that you're the first person to be notified anytime I share a new recipe. Today I'll be showing you how I made this amazing Chapman. Very simple and easy steps, and the way I'm going to be showing this, you can make this for parties, even for your festival periods, for your holidays. So if this is what you're interested in, come, let's do this together. Alright, so here are everything we'll be needing for the Chapman. We'll be needing some carbonated drinks and some other ingredients. Now I want us to talk about this carbonated drink. You know, all the while I used to always hear that to make Chapman use Sprite and Fanta, but I'm here to clear you guys that what you actually need is a lemon and lime flavored carbonated drink and an orange flavored carbonated drink, regardless of whatever company, whether it's Sprite, whether it's Bubble Up, whether it's Planet, you know, anyone. What you need is a lime and lemon carbonated flavored carbonated drink. The same thing with orange flavored carbonated drink. So I just want to correct that impression for those of us who always feel that Chapman must be Fanta and Sprite. No, what you need is an orange flavored carbonated drink and a lemon and lime flavored carbonated drink. All right, so now that that is cleared, let's move on. And then the next ingredients we'll be needing will be our grenadine. This thing, you get it from those that sell cocktails or maybe in big supermarket or malls, and this is very expensive right now. Grenadine is super expensive. That's why whenever I want to make my Chapman, I always use it together with Ribenna. Some people don't even use grenadine at all, they just use Ribenna because it gives you the same effect. Okay, so whether it's Ribenna you have, whether it's grenadine, whether it's any black currant flavored drink, it also works, but I like combining both of them together. You also be needing a bitter. Normal recipes will call for Angostura bitter, but I'm just telling you that all you need is a bitter. Regardless, any type of bitter you can find will work for your Chapman. This is Saperita bitters. I got it in the mall too. All right, so any bitters you can find works. And then you need some oranges and some cucumbers. These oranges and cucumbers, I'll wash them thoroughly now, and then I'm going to be cutting them into round slices. And then you also be needing a container. This is my container I use for vending because I vend cocktails outside. I vend cocktails for events. Okay, so you mustn't use this. That is the stand for the container, so you just place it on the stand like that. It's a double-decker container. It has another shelf on top, another bowl on top of it. All right, so I'm not saying you must use this. You can get a transparent bowl that has something like a tap where you can pour it off. They sell those plastics in the market. All right, you mustn't use this type I have here. I'm just using this because I have it and because I use it to vend for my jobs outside. Okay, so now I've washed my fruits, my cucumber and orange, and I've cut them into round slices. Some people cut their own into cubes. Any shape you decide to cut your fruit is fine, but this is how I prefer cutting mine. Okay, and then so that they just stay on top and it looks beautiful. I don't like cutting it in those tiny cubes. So let's start off immediately. I just did all those explanations for you to understand. So for this, you'll be needing equal volume of orange flavored drink and equal volume of lime lemon flavored drink. So for this recipe, I'm using 3 orange flavored drink, and then I'll be using 3 lemon and lime carbonated flavored drinks. So I'm pouring the orange ones now. I've poured the 3 bottles, and then I'll be pouring in the lemon and lime flavored carbonated drinks into it. All right, so it depends on whatever one you can find. If it's Sprite you have, is fine. If it's Bubble Up, Planet, those of us that are in diaspora, that are in other countries, any lemon and lime carbonated drink you have works, and then any orange flavor carbonated drink you have works. It mustn't be Sprite. And then we'll be adding in my grenadine and my Ribenna. I told you before that I mixed them. You can decide to use only Ribenna, you can decide to use only grenadine. All right, I will drop all the measurement for you. Do not worry yourself. Every measurement I use in this my recipe, I'll drop it for you in the description box. So I have poured my grenadine and Ribenna. I'm going to be pouring in my bitters into this. All right, after pouring in my bitters, I'm going to stir this. Make sure that all the ingredients I have added have harmonized very well. This is called a stirrer. I got this spoon from where they sell cocktail things. It's long, that way you can stir anything and your hand doesn't touch what you're stirring. The spoon is called a stirrer. So if you get to where they sell cocktail things, you can tell them that you want a stirrer, they will give it to you. So I'm stirring this right now, making sure that all my ingredients are properly mixed, and I'm going to taste it just to be sure that both the bitters, the grenadine, the Ribenna, everything I added has harmonized and is giving me that taste, that unique taste of a Chapman. All right, so I noticed that I needed to add a little more grenadine, and that is what I've just done right now. Okay, so I've added a little more grenadine. Don't worry, like I promised, I told you I would drop all the measurement I used for this particular recipe for you. And then I am stirring it again. I'm going to test one more time, and then after testing it, I'll ascertain if it is okay, of which I have tasted, and I feel this is very, very much, the taste of this is fantastic. I've gotten that Chapman taste I want. So I'm going to be adding in this fruit. Now, ideally, as I add in this fruit, now I'm going to cover it and give it time to, if you allow this fruit to infuse well in your Chapman, it gives it a very unique taste. And so whenever I go for outside jobs like this, I do this. This is the first, immediately I get to the venue, I mix my Chapman and I allow it so that all these fruits will infuse well in it. Guys, if you give this fruit time to infuse well, like an hour or two into your Chapman, you really, really enjoy it. So that's what I'm going to do now. As I'm adding in all these fruits now, once I'm done adding, I'll cover it, and then I'll give it like an hour or an hour 30 minutes for all the fruits to infuse into it properly. And then before it's now ready to be served, look at how beautiful it's looking. Like, it's already looking appetizing, and that's just one thing. I always believe the eyes eats first before the mouth, So I'm covering it right now, and then I'm going to allow the fruits to infuse very well so that we can enjoy these fruits that we've added into our Chapman. And this is after about an hour 30 minutes. I think my Chapman is ready. Yeah. And it's looking so lush and beautiful. Guys, you need to perceive the aroma coming out from, like, the aroma filled the kitchen. That's just what I want you to know. Like, it filled the kitchen. It was looking yummy, and I could not even hold myself, but I'm just shooting a video, so I have to hold myself. All right, so we're ready to serve. Okay, I'm going to be serving with some ice cubes. Already, my drink is very cold because the carbonated drinks I used, they were in the fridge. They've been in the fridge since yesterday night, so it's very, very cold. But if you make yours, you mustn't use a cold drink. You can just serve over ice. I still have some ice remaining, and that is why I'm adding some ice into my glass cups. I have some of my cousins in the sitting room. I'm going to be serving them this drink, and then the remaining drinks, I'm going to bottle it up and then send to some of my clients. I want some people to taste my Chapman. I just told them about it, and they said they needed samples. So when I serve my cousins, the rest I'll just bottle it, put my sticker, and send to those that I want to taste my Chapman. So I'm just opening the tap on the container. Can't you see how easy it is? Once you have a container like this, it makes your Chapman making easy for parties, for in-house parties, for festivals, for holidays, or you having your family around. This thing can serve as something you can serve to your family members, to your friends, and it would be like unique and beautiful. All right, so some people, you can decide to just cut your fruits and put in the cup like this, but me, I always like infusing my fruits into the Chapman, just the way you're seeing it. This is how I like serving my Chapman. I can just add maybe the umbrella topper if I have it, or if I don't have it right now, so I'm just going to be adding my straw. Once I'm able to put my straw into this drink is ready to be served, guys. This way I've given you this recipe, you can use it for any event that involves this recipe. Can serve over 20 people comfortably. Once you add your ice cube and you serve, and this is superb. I'm going to take some sip because I've been holding myself. I've been holding myself. That, guys, please allow me to taste this Chapman I made. As in, I can't even wait. Please don't mind me. Gosh, if you know me, I play a lot. And if you've watched to this extent and you haven't subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe. You will never regret being part of this channel. I bring you recipes that you can convert to money for yourselves, and I bring it to you in an easiest form. Until I see you next time, I love you so much.